6 stalkers are left, and they're going to easily take out these corruptors, cleaning them up very easily. So yeah, now ntan is in a lot of trouble here, losing that Nidus network, as well as his main base, and yeah, pretty much undefended right now. Note that ToTheSky is now only on 1 base, whereas ntan is now on 2 bases. Or he's been on 2 bases for quite a while. So if you look on the income tab here, they're actually pretty even. So ntan just has to be careful not to lose too many expansions. He needs to defend, and actually ntan still has this main base as well. But he's going to be losing his 3rd base, unfortunately, and this Spore Crawler actually, I think one of the Spore Crawlers actually took out a Colossus. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, the 3rd base, 3rd expansion is going to be going down for ntan. That is unfortunate. And yeah, ntan is in a lot of trouble here. This could be very bad. He's going to pretty much lose everything in his main base, the Hive Tech, the Ultralisk Cavern, the Hydralisk Den, as well as both of his Evo Chambers. But there really weren't too many upgrades left on the Evo Chamber. And I think he's going to lose a Roachborn as well, so let's see what ntan does. He does have a few Ultralisks out already, and 2 more in the making, so he was able to make a few more Ultralisks before the Ultralisk Cavern did go down. And yeah, it looks like ntan is in a lot of trouble, but really, ToTheSky has to be careful not to lose his force, because right now he is running on fumes. This is pretty much all his base, and now ToTheSky does realize that, so he's going to be going for the gold expansion, because he really needs those minerals very badly. ntan being very annoying, actually, building a nice network right at this expansion, so he's not going to be able to build an expansion here because of this. Yeah, and the gold expansion is there. Yeah, but from the looks of it, ToTheSky is looking pretty good right now. He needs to take down these 2 expansions though, if he's going to win the game. So I don't know if I really agree with him going for the main base. He really should have gone for the bases that were mining, if anything, because think about it, if he killed off these 2 bases, ntan wouldn't be able to produce this. He wouldn't be able to produce these spine crawlers, or would have had time to produce them in his main. And I think that was kind of an error on ToTheSky's part. He really should have gone for the mining expansions instead of the ones that were already pretty much mined out. So that actually might cost ToTheSky the game, just because he didn't do that. And it looks like ntan is coming up here to maybe defend the attack, but he notices that his opponent actually went in the other way. And we have a lot of spine crawlers here to defend. Stalker's kind of blinking back for some strange reason. And looks like the Zerglings are going to be coming around in the back for a nice surround, but the Stalkers are going to be blinking out pretty soon. Ultralisk is doing a bunch of damage. That Colossus does come down. Wow, Colossus and Corruptor sound so familiar. They sound so similar, sorry. So I have a hard time saying that. Anyways, looks like the Zerglings are going to be coming on, totally engulfing a few of the Stalkers and getting a nice surround there, killing off a few of the Stalkers. And notice right now, notice on the income tab how similar they are. ntan is, actually ToTheSky does have the gold, but ntan's like, you know what, I have to take out this gold. I can't let the Protoss build another army, so ntan is going to be doing just that, focusing down this gold. But this is pretty much all ToTheSky has in order to defend his base, and this could be very bad. He is going to be losing his expansion. So right now, we have a base, we have a Zerg on 2 base, and a Protoss on no base. So, ntan actually holding in there, even after losing his main, even after losing his natural expansion, he's going to be doing just fine, actually. And actually building 2 more hatcheries, because he does have so much money saved up in the bank, if you did not notice. And this Immortal, just in the open, pretty much getting crushed by those Zerglings. And yeah, ToTheSky has to be careful now. This is pretty much his whole army. He doesn't really have any income at all. Notice, 0 income to 1300 income. So right now, ntan is actually in a pretty good position. And that's why I was saying earlier, ToTheSky really should have opted to kill these 2 expansions first. And nice transfusion there actually by ntan, making sure his Ultralisks are at full health. And wow, actually, ToTheSky is going to be sniping a bunch of Overlords. And that's really not going to put ntan too far back. This is what happens when you cast at 3 in the morning. I'm just saying. But yeah, this is a very close and epic game. Like, wow, very nice Nidus play from ntan that we've seen so far. and nice pushes from ToTheSky, doing a lot of damage. And I don't think this is going to be a smart move to attack, just because ntan does have a bunch of Zerglings, and ToTheSky has to be very careful not to get caught and surrounded by those Zerglings. That would be a very bad spot to be in, actually. Now look at this, ToTheSky is actually forced to long distance mine. He has pretty much 0 income. So this is looking pretty bad for ToTheSky, pretty grim. It looks like, yep, ntan is going to be grabbing that gold expansion now as well. And yeah, these stalkers, like I said, kind of getting caught off guard. Losing more of his stalkers there, so this is looking very bad for ToTheSky. There was a total switch in power right now. Just because ntan was able to secure these 2 expansions and hold it off. But now it looks like ntan was forced to rebuild that layer as well as a Roach Warren now. If we look in the Harvester tab here, ToTheSky actually has more Harvesters, so it's strange that he didn't actually opt to get another expansion. He really should have just built another expansion here, I think. But oh no, these stalkers are going to be caught off guard, and they're going to get surrounded. A few getting surrounded, and half the army pretty much dying. Nice blink, actually blinking up to the top to take down some of these Zerglings. But yeah, I think this is going to be it. This is pretty much GG. All these Zerglings coming in to kill all these probes, so yeah, this is it. I don't think there's really much ToTheSky can do. Oh, but sorry, I did miss this. Looks like a few Dark Templar are in, but really at this point, ntan does have a layer up, and he can just morph in an Overseer whenever he wants. So I really don't think this is going to be too big of a game changer. Oh, and ToTheSky not being too careful, losing a bunch of his stalkers as well as that sentry. Not the best play there. Unfortunately, losing all those guys. ntan coming up here to check to see if there is any expansion up here hidden. But we have a couple Dark Templar coming out in the bottom lane here, hoping to see an expansion ready to get taken out. Is what I'm assuming. But so far, yeah. Whoa, actually, there's 2 Dark Templar here, maybe trying to attack the army. But if you look at the production tab here, yeah, another Nagus network is going to be coming up. And this DT is just going to be going at this hatchery, just hacking it away. And this queen is going to be going down. Oh, nope. Oh, nice burrow by ntan, actually, saving that queen. And here come the 2 Overseers, and they're going to be able to see everything that DTs are doing. And man, DTs, they just do a horrific amount of damage. 60 damage per hit. That is just ridiculous. DTs do a lot of damage, but do know that they are very low on health. And yeah, from the looks of it, this DT attack really didn't do too much. And that was pretty much ToTheSky's final hope to get those DTs. Hoping ntan wasn't on layer tech, because he did take out the hive tech. And yeah, ntan is pretty much gonna win this game, I think. Nice move here, actually, by ntan. I think since he didn't have his Overseer out before, he actually used his Ultralisks to attack the hatchery and do the AoE damage to the Ultralisks, or to the Dark Templar. Wow, I am brain farting so hard. But yeah, this guy is gonna GG. And my oh my, that was an extremely close game. As you can tell, a lot happened. a lot of crazy stuff happened. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. This probably wasn't my best cast because it is now 3:45 in the morning and I am extremely tired. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. This is Hop StarCraft, and I'm going to be hopping off. Thanks, guys. Peace.